Welcome back to another episode of 5. Today we are counting down the 5 times the internet has freaked absolutely out. So let's just get right into number 5. Number 5. Ben Affleck being Batman. As we all know, back in that time, Marvel was absolutely dominating the box office in the movies. So DC and Warner Brothers were trying to think of something to come up that can somewhat match it. And who did they cast as Batman? That's right, Ben Affleck. And everybody hated Batfleck. There was Twitter arguments, Reddit arguments. Everyone was thinking, I don't think this Ben Affleck guy can do Batman like Christian Bale did. But guess what? He did better Batman than almost anyone, in my opinion. So Ben Affleck, you get number 5. And number 4, Cecil the Lion. He was shot by 55-year-old Minnesota dentist by the names of Walter Palmer. He was on vacation in Zimbabwe. He was in the national park right in Zimbabwe, but he decided to get out his rifle, go hunt a lion, and then decided to take a picture with the dead lion and then post it on his social media just to show everyone how much of a badass he is. The saddest part is that lion was being there to be studied. I'm not exactly sure what it was being studied for, but it was definitely being studied for something, and they just walked in and murdered that lion. But thankfully, that was one of the right times. The internet probably should have reacted like, yo man, you shouldn't be just killing animals in a park. You know what I mean? Like, it's endangered. So Cecil the Lion, for you, buddy. And number 3 is a very, very recent occurrence. Colin Kaepernick not standing up for the national anthem. He didn't stand for the national anthem by growing tensions going on here in America, but he decided not to stand, and people absolutely lost their mind. They started burning their jerseys, making videos of burning their jerseys and sending it to him, tweeting him mean, absolutely racist shit. And he still stands by his message, which I applaud for him, because most people don't remember the time Muhammad Ali went to jail for protesting being drafted in the Vietnam War, so he spent 5 years in jail. And no one remembers the 1968 Olympic winners for running either 100 kilometers or 500 kilometers during the national anthem. They lowered their head and raised their fist in protest to the national anthem, but where's anybody speaking of that? No, because they're too dumb. They just want to keep the cycle going of let's hate that guy, then move on to the next one. It's internet rage culture, and I think it's just another cycle of it happening again. So Colin Kaepernick, you do you, buddy. You make your protest, because a peaceful protest is a whole lot better than a violent one. And number 2 is Rachel Dolezal. I may be saying her name wrong. I'm very, very sorry. I've suck at pronunciation. Someone could pronounce it to me a few times and I still wouldn't be able to do it. But why did the internet get so mad at her? She was pretending to be African American. She was actively participating in civil rights movements for 9 or 10 years, to the point where she became the leader of the civil rights movement. And after being part of this movement for so long and seeing that she finally got to the top of it, her parents saw her in some news interview or something, so they went to the news and was like, our daughter is not African American. She has 2 white parents. Here are pictures when she was little of her being white as heck. And after that, she came out and was like, yeah, I'm white. I've never been an African American. And African Americans got super mad at her, because all she had to do was say, hey, I'm a white person that wants to help African Americans in the civil rights movement. That's all you had to do. Why you had to go and pretend to be black, Rachel Dolezal? I have no idea. And finally, for number 1, the thing the internet freaked out over the most. What color is this dress? Is it blue and black, or is it white and gold? People absolutely lost their minds. I remember seeing hundreds of comments on people being like, what do you see this dress as? And then it would be an argument, and then it would be the scientific people trying to explain it scientifically, the way light works and everything. I've never seen so many groups of people get involved in one stupid conversation of what color is this dress. Scientists, doctors, lawyers, fucking fast food employees and managers, everybody had an opinion on the color of that dress. But thank you guys for watching. If this goes by a little quick, I am sorry. I've recorded this once before and I completely forgot to turn on the microphone, so it was just me talking aimlessly to a camera. But thank you guys. Thank you for watching. If you guys would like, you can follow Max Level on all social media at Max Level or Max Level Studios. And as always, I will catch you guys in another episode of F.I.V.E. Peace out and stay frosty.